Good morning. Shit, I even got a pair of sunglasses. Oh, thanks, man. Jesus. Those were the ones I was looking for. Hey, Tuesday morning, 7:08 in the morning, and getting a late start this morning. Got in late last night, got in about almost 9 o'clock. And a lot of things to mention as we begin this. You ever take on a job that you're like, you kind of got in a little over your head, and it's only because you go to start doing the work and you realize you were just continuously opening a bigger can of worms? Well, that's the situation that we find ourselves in. I find myself in with Property 5 in this first unit that we're doing. And completely in relation to the drywall repair work that needs to be done in there, which is over 20 feet in the air. Well, not over 20 feet, almost 16 feet in the air. Dealing with some skylights in the ceiling, which are recessed, which you got to put the 16-foot ladder up into to get into the little cubby where the skylight's at. And there's some texture mud work that's falling off of the wall. So I get, or falling off of the ceiling. So I get up there and I begin to do that, to peel that back where that's falling off. And then you want to remud it, to retexture it and get it back up there. Well, when you get up there, you realize all of it is falling off. It's so brittle and so disconnected from the drywall that if you barely even touch it, it comes off. So I start doing the repairs on that last night, realizing I don't even have the right sponge to do the sponge texture work. So I'm trying to work with what I got, where I'm using a paintbrush to try to somewhat match that sponge look. And it's well, in some cases it came out pretty decent, in other cases it came out horrible. But that's today's problem, which we're definitely going to be getting into first thing this morning, going and finishing and correcting all of that. But also up in that skylight area where the plaster was just so brittle it was falling off of the drywall. Once I started to try to do the repair with the mud work, I'm putting new mud up there, and then I'm trying to put new texture up there, and as I'm putting new texture up there, it's pulling the old texture off of the wall. So it was a real, oh shit, I'm going the wrong way, I need to go to Lowe's. It was a real pain in the ass. Late last night, that was one of the last things that we were up against. So obviously also yesterday there was the van situation, there was the Dodge situation, letting Bo get that. Basically what I'm gonna end up doing is selling the Dodge to Bo for $8,000. He's gonna pay me $50 a day, which is gonna get taken out of his pay. And he makes decent money per day between him and his girl. So that's not gonna set him back too bad. It's gonna be about $250 a week, $1,000 a month. It's going to take them 8 months to pay that Dodge off. So I have no idea. We got to really fine tune this little sales deal, because if he defaults on this for whatever reason, 8 months is a long time to be tied into something like this. But anyways, so we had all of that take place. Jose and Donald, they did the 2-bedroom color change yesterday. We need to go check on that unit first thing this morning. Right across the hall, there's a ceiling that needs to get painted. That has to happen first thing this morning. We have to get back onto Property 5's unit first thing this morning, where all that drywall work is that I was just talking about, because my worst fear is this maintenance dude goes up in there first thing this morning, sees what we've got, and is like, what in the fuck is this? Which could be the case. But hey, look, like I told this guy, trying to match this texture and all of that, it is an art. It is an art. Like, skill needed, creativity definitely needed, right? And he's gonna have to understand, look, man, as we got up there and got into this shit, it was just an unbelievable can of worms. We'll still get this job done today. We're already 3/4 of the way through this paint, through painting this unit, And really, we're just held up by that ceiling, which is going to get knocked out first thing this morning, and we'll get the unit done. And it's going to come out great. I guarantee it's going to look way better than any work they're having take place currently. So, cool deal. We got a 2-bedroom color change going at property 1 today. That's a big deal job. Anytime we got to do these color changes at property 1, because we're spraying doors and trim, rolling walls. They use such a cheap quality paint, Promar 200, going over eggshell with flat, that when you try to spray that shit literally is just running right down the walls, no matter how lightly you put it on the walls. So the best thing that we're able to do is just to roll the walls, and even rolling them sometimes still you got runs in the walls. We got that going today. We've got 2 units going at property 2 today, and then everything else that I've mentioned. So I'm hopeful to make today a good day. Yesterday was a good day. The guy with the van would end up hitting me up saying, hey, how about just an even 3,000? I ghosted him. I would see that he dropped the price on the van on the listing to 3,800 from 4,000. Man, he know what he got. He got a junk box, is what that damn thing is. And I am just thankful that the angels were with us in the form of not letting that guy find that title and taking so long to find that title. We met the guy, we looked at the van, it was a junk box. We took it for a test drive, it was a junk box. I had some apprehensions that I was actually overlooking. And one of the biggest ones was the freaking odometer said like 90,000 miles on it. I asked the guy, I said, how many miles on this vehicle? He said, oh, like 180. Well, the odometer says 90. So you've either driven that thing 1,090,000 miles, or, you know, the odometer has been set back or just stopped working. And there's no way in hell you're going to convince me that there's only 180,000 miles on that van, when I'm seeing so many similar vans listed with almost 300,000 miles on them. A 1998 van like that, man, them things are, you know, in the 260s and better. You can't convince me otherwise. We're gonna hit Lowe's. We need us some mud. We need us some sponge for this texture. We need us a piece of casing, and that's it. And then we're gonna get the show on the road. So 7:16 in the morning. Hey, let's make this Tuesday all that it can be. I'm hopeful and optimistic that today is gonna be a great day. And even though every time I say that shit don't never work. Every time I mention that O word, optimistic, that shit turn into the ops. Yeah, it do. All right, let's get what we need and get the show on the road. Why ain't nobody parked in the contractor spot? Shit, don't let me pull this, hey, don't let me pull this boss ass truck right up front now. I'll be the first one. Yeah, I will in the pro parking. Let's get it, dude. Hey, you know how you can tell you ain't never been to Lowe's before, never done the pro shit, and know that you just a straight up piece of shit? Damon, show that piece of shit van right there. I ought to call the police about your windshield. How you gonna park like that? You must be a Class A contractor to park like that. That's not even they got no. You shop at Home Depot. I can't wait for some people to come up there and block you in. That's what they ought to do. But anyways, it's too early in the morning for the nonsense. Hey folks, I got me the icy white right here. This is the butt naked honey bun up in the joint. Hey, what? This joint bringing me back right here. Nice little Miss Freshly honey bun with a cup of mud. Yeah, man, got the butt naked cowboy coffee right here too. That's the only way I drink it now, straight black. Yeah, man, these honey buns in Lowe's cost more than they do in prison. For the love of God, this thing was like $3. No damn well you can get one of these things on the inside for like $1.50, maybe $1.99. Not no damn $3 though, man. Inflation crazy. I can't even imagine what a ramen soup is costing right now. All right, hey, we just left from Lowe's and we got every texture device that there is, everything to make texture. Sure did. Hey, there was a car at this lot right here, Damon, that I was looking at for Bo. Matter of fact, I think it was that Buick right there in the front. Show the car lot.
The brown jank?
Yeah, the thing right there under the sign, under the walking sign. They want $1,000 down, $5,500 for that car. Is what they wanted for that thing. $300 and something a month. So I was looking at that as well. But like I said, we got all sorts of stuff to make this sponge texture, including the sponge. A couple of brushes as well.
You did grab that bag, right?
Yeah, I got the bag. And then we got some 20-minute mud. Quick light mud, whatever that shit's called. Now, I went to the paint store yesterday and I grabbed some 20-minute mud. At least I thought I grabbed some 20-minute mud. And I was using that last night trying to do these drywall repairs. And man, I ain't never seen 20-minute mud set up faster in my life. This shit was setting up faster than the 5-minute mud. And then I realized that this wasn't mud, this was joint compound. The stuff that, I can't remember what it says on the bag, like light dust or some shit like that. Major difference in joint compound versus actual drywall mud. The 20-minute quick light stuff. And first thing is, that shit sets up real quick, that joint compound does. I don't necessarily know what you do with the joint compound outside of just using it to tape, to mud tape for your joints, butt joints, seams, corner beads, things like that. That's probably where you should be using your joint compound at. Sounds like it, if you ask me. But anyways, I got the mud, which the mud I think is a lot stronger, a lot more durable, sets up a lot slower as well. So even though I was able to use that joint compound to do some texture repairs, the mud, the actual 20-minute mud is going to work a lot better, especially for the fact that it's not going to set up as quickly. At least that's my hope. So that's it. Just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of Bob Vila shit first thing this morning. We're on our way to, hell, I don't know. We got to be in 2 places at once at the same time. So probably going to end up going to property 3 first, seeing how that unit came out that Jose and Donald did. They signed off on that unit. Sure hope it's, you know, where it needs to be at. And then make our way back to property 2, and then back to property 5, and back to property 1. Shit, we got a lot going on. All right, we'll share when we get there. $9:30. Breakfast of fat people. Donuts. Okay, so where are we at? I know another one. Gluttonous this morning. Gluttonous with the fat boy shit. Big old chocolate eclair right now. So, funny thing, I went to property 1 because we were supposed to be doing a trim change over there. And god damn, that's a nice truck. My god. Dude had the F450 Platinum dually. Anyways, we had a trim change to do. I walk up in the, first I go there looking for the maintenance guy to see if it was unlocked. I didn't see him. I saw his vehicle, but I didn't see him. And then I said, fuck it, let me just go to the unit, see if it's open. I walked in, and I walked in on somebody. And it was crazy. It was another painter. Another painter in there doing that unit. And what they were in there doing was just a trim, right? So he was like, I said, oh, you're in here painting this unit? He said, yeah, what are you, the carpet guy? I said, yeah, sure, I'm the carpet guy. So I called the maintenance dude and I said, hey, I'm just trying to get some clarification. I thought we were painting this unit. I said, I walked in, there was another painter in there. And he said, oh, no, I thought we canceled that unit. And he said, by the way, oh, that guy, he's just my temp. Hey, don't worry about it. He's just my temp. I was like, yeah, no big deal. I was just trying to find out if we were painting the unit or not. There's another painter in there. And we're not painting the unit. They've got a temp and they're painting the unit. Now, we had this issue take place last week where they called us last minute to come paint a unit. They said, hey, look, the trim's already been painted. It just needs the walls to be painted. Then I was thinking to myself, well, who painted the trim? I'm guessing it was that guy. I'm guessing that guy's probably working for 15 bucks an hour. And they can pay him 2 days, let's see, 15 bucks an hour. They can pay him 2 days of pay, and that's still cheaper than what we would charge to do trim. So they're trying to nickel and dime everywhere that they can. And I want to say I don't like that, but, you know, whatever. So I would text the guy back because I went and looked at my schedule, and, of course, it was canceled. Well, they gave me a schedule, then they gave me a revised schedule, and that was just one unit that slipped through the cracks, and I didn't see was taken off. So it was good that I did see what's going on over there, because you need to know that none of this is guaranteed and that you can be replaced with a quickness, and they will replace you with a quickness no matter the quality of your work. So it is time to go find property 6 today, because now I don't have but 2 little 1-bedrooms going today and a whole team of people that I need to put to work. And I'm going to be able to put everybody to work. Problem is, I'm not going to see no profit. So we need to find some work. All right, let's get over to property 5, because I got a bunch of shit to do over there. Hey there. 12:30 in the afternoon, and I'm on my way home. I'm going to go let my dogs out. They got to go out. It's their birthday, my dogs. They're 3 years old, my little babies. Oh, God, them dogs. For their birthday, they got chicken and rice. My beautiful wife boils chicken and rice for the doggies every so often, and they certainly deserve it. So today, how's it going? Well, we only got 2 1-bedrooms going, so really we've only got about $700 worth of work, and I've got everybody working today. Milton doing a unit by himself today, and he deserves to be able to do that because he didn't make a lot of money yesterday where everybody else made a bunch of money. So today's Milton's day to make some extra, and I try to break that up for the guys. Make sure that guys are able to see a couple of good days per week for sure, or at least a good day per week for sure, I meant to say. So we got the 2 bedrooms going on right now. I got Milton doing one, Jose and Donald doing another one. Having a little bit of technical difficulty with Donald trying to either pass the buck a little bit or just bullshit. And I'm really not appreciating that when I'm going out of my way to ensure the dude's got work. You know, I really didn't. Anyways, I like Donald. I'm not thinking about getting rid of Donald. Donald sprays. He sprays well. And I don't have many sprayers. I've got him. There's the Popo right there. I've got him. I've got Donald. I've got Bo. And I've got Donald, Bo, and Milton are my sprayers. So I need Donald. Anyways, that police back there screwed me up. But we're having a relatively good day, so we're still working on the 2-bedroom super vaulted ceilings with all the drywall repairs over at property 5, but we're almost done with that unit. I'm literally going home to let the dogs out and going to grab my miter saw, because I thought I had that at the storage unit out this way. I don't. It's at another storage unit back around the way. And of course, that piece of trim that I bought this morning, that piece of door casing, has already snapped in the back of my truck. So now I got to piece that thing back together. What a bunch of bullshit. Snapped right in the middle. Had a spray machine fall over right on it. I sure need A ladder rack is actually what my mind's set on right this second. A ladder rack. I thought, if I get a ladder rack, I could hang the spray machines from that. That would look kind of crazy. I don't know. But yeah, man, overall, all in all, not too bad of a day. Getting shit done. It was crazy walking in on that painter over at Property 1. And it is what it is. I didn't make a big deal out of it because I knew it was probably my fault for something on the schedule getting changed that I didn't see. And of course, that's what it was. And it's not even a painting company. It's just a temp they brought in, probably paying $14 an hour to, maybe even less than that, to paint trim. I should have asked them, hey man, who you working for? Do you want a job? You paint trim pretty well. Come work for me, I'll give you more money. I should have said. Damn, I should have said that. But I already told that guy I was the carpet guy. Who are you? You here to do the carpet? Oh yeah, I'm the carpet guy. I'm glad I saw that though. And I'm glad that I reacted to it the way that I did. I didn't make a big deal about it. I didn't get in my feelings behind it. I just realized, hey man, we are so replaceable. And they don't care about the quality of work that we're doing. I mean, of course they care about the quality of work that we're doing. We better do good quality work for the price that we're charging. But at the end of the day, that's all that matters is the price. And if they can find somebody who can do it cheaper, they're gonna go with that no matter what, even if the quality is not as good. Because this is business, Georgie. And in this type of a business, in apartments, it is all about saving money. I want to shout out my beautiful wife. My beautiful wife has actually plugged us in with another property. We'll see what's going on with that. They're also doing color changes. And we need it. You may think to yourself, Joe, you're taking on too much, but what if? What if? Because, hey, tomorrow we got nothing. And, what if we start getting dropped by properties? It could happen. It's not even about the work or the issues. It's not about that at all. It is specifically about the cost. There was something else that I want to share. Oh, Property 2. Haven't talked about them very much. Property 2, interestingly enough, having a pretty good day over there. And as a matter of fact, today I got an opportunity to speak with the guy that I thought was who I was supposed to be reporting to with the work. First time that I spoke with him in quite some time. And I was given some advice by another guy over there when I went and had that meeting with that guy that I thought might have taken the other guy's spot. But he said, you just need to go to the folks and say, hey, can you tell me the pros and cons of us? Tell me the things that I'm doing good and tell me the things that you'd like to see me improve upon. And I took that advice. So when I saw this guy today, I said, hey, how we doing? Anything that you want to see us improve upon? He said, no. He said, matter of fact, that unit y'all did yesterday, we did a 2-bedroom over there yesterday that was in pretty bad condition. He said, that unit y'all did yesterday, that unit looked outstanding. And that was some nice accolades right there. Sometimes all it takes is just a thank you or, hey man, good job. And that shit can go a long way. But you got to know that in this, there is no appreciation. It is only business. They don't have to tell you thank you or good job or attaboy or kudos. They don't got to do none of that. And I'm not tripping that they don't, but I just mentioned that when they do, man, that certainly goes a long ways. Anyways, let me go let the dogs out, grab my miter saw, and let's get this day done. By 3 o'clock, we're going to be done for the day. Except I'll be waiting around on... No, by 3 o'clock, we're going to be done for the day, so... All right, 3:49 in the afternoon, sitting over at Property 2. I got Milton doing a unit by himself over here today. Jose and Donald are doing a unit. And really, like I said, all I had today were 2 1-bedrooms, so that's $700 in business that we did today. But $1,000 in labor today. Now, I could have saved myself a little of that labor cost and not been negative $300 for today is what I am. How much money did I make today? How much money did the business make today? Negative $300. Yeah. The business did 660 yesterday though, so I guess there's that. And if you break that down over 2 days, well, that's about $160 a day. So, you know, I guess that's what the business made, what I made for the last 2 days was about $160. And that's a tough pill to swallow, knowing that we just were at $600, $660 yesterday. But I'm sharing this with you, not to gloat, not to flex, not to boo-hoo for me. I'm sharing this because a lot of people actually, a few people, not a lot, have said, Joe, you need to stop talking about money. Stop talking about how much you're making and all of that. No, I'm not going to do that, actually. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to continue to do that because that's what this is. This is me sharing with you the start of this business and how it's all going. And also sharing with you how much I try to take care of the people that I have with me. Willing to take a $300 loss just so that they can make a day's pay. 8 hours at $20 an hour is what they're all going to be making. And except for Milton. Milton's going to be making $240 for the day, but yesterday he only made $120 for the day. I'm sharing this, you know, of course I hate losing money, especially when I'm out here busting my ass all day long and I'm making no money. I'm doing this for free, but I'm sharing this with you because tomorrow we don't have a single unit scheduled. And I promise you, I'm going to be out there hunting down some work. It's 3:51 in the afternoon. Let's get this day wrapped up. Almost all the units that we had are done. So let's go get them all wrapped up, and I'll share the conclusion to today's video on the ride home. All right, here is the unit that we did. So, bing bong. You see those drywall repairs up there? Just know Joe's handling business. And Bo was too. My guy Bo, he helped with that. Yep. So, man, was this unit ever a mess? Yeah, it was. We had 25 gallons of paint to do this unit. And the ceilings had all that dark stuff up there. And bah, it's gone now. Yes, it is. Man, it's going to look like a brand new house, don't it? Look like flip number 5, don't it? Don't mind all that. That's just wet paint. Yeah, it looks bad from this angle. We didn't, and also we didn't do anything with that at all. Okay, my repairs are up in here, up around here. Yeah, that's not on me. But the man just came and looked at this, and he said, "Yo, I need somebody who can do this. Who can do this?" And it looks great from right here. If you look at it from here, I guess if you look at it from the other way, where the light is a little crazy. And look, the deal is this, you know, there's nothing you can really do. This is an old property. They're not going to put money into it, and they just want you to basically put a Band-Aid on it, is all that it is. We did a repair right there. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit, but that's where I was learning how to do the sponge texture. I got it up there. So we had all the writing on the door right here. Boom. All that writing gone, you know what I mean? Hey, kills that a couple of times. The unit looked good. She's nice and tight and sharp. All the windows are cleaned. Ain't no overspray on them. Yep, did a good job on this one. And doing the final thing. You ever seen a bathroom with carpet in it? That's what this got. She good, man. She good. This is actually a nice property, to be honest. It's just old. And in this area, this is actually one of your more affordable properties. It's definitely one of your more affordable properties, and you can probably see why. We're doing the final thing. We're getting up out of here. You almost done with that? I gotta get you to follow me. All right. Because I gotta go pick up a whole bunch of stuff from all over the place. right, 6:06 in the afternoon, and the day is done. And ain't shit won, that's for damn sure. Feeling defeated. Yeah, I am. We're gonna start playing that smallest violin right now, and it's not for the fact that I am minus $300 for the day, and for the last 2 days I'm only plus 300, which is $150 a day. It's not even for that. I can accept that. I really can accept that. What I can't accept is the fact that we went to the unit that Jose and Donald were doing, and it was just a 1-bedroom. It's just a repaint. It's nothing major. Spray the walls, do the bathrooms and kitchens with the semi-gloss, and then do the trim indoors. It's not a whole hell of a lot of work. Man, you got police everywhere. One right here, one right there. Y'all got this shit out waiting, ain't you? We go into the unit that they were supposed to be doing a 1-bedroom. Paying them $120 each to do that. Paying them 8 hours at $20 an hour for the day when I'm losing money. And these guys did not paint the bathroom and kitchen. What they did was they didn't even mess with it. What they did was they looked at it and they said, oh, that shit looked like it's don't need to be painted. And then they left it thinking that I wasn't gonna notice it. And of course, I'm like a freaking Fed. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna check and make sure that all the work has been done and the work has been done right. And of course I go in there and what do I see? I see hairs all over the walls. I see dirt and smudges all over the wall. And in the kitchen, grease splatters all over the wall. They ain't painted. Flat out, they didn't paint it. And there's no excuse for that. No excuse for that. And then they left. And Jose was bitching to Milton because Milton was only a building away. So Jose had to go to Milton to use his phone because his phone was dead to call me. And he didn't want to wait around. He was pissed off. Oh, I'm going to get home after 6 o'clock. Pissed off he had to wait over there for me so that he could get paid because he don't want to use Cash App and pay the $3 a transaction that Cash App is charging him. You want to get mad. And he had an attitude all day long. Matter of fact, today's theme was going back and correcting the mistakes of Jose. I told Damon I ought to fire him for this. The man can cut in, he can. But he's also a distraction. He's a distraction to Damon, he's a distraction to Donald. Donald sprays, and Donald has his own issues with dragging ass and, you know, riding the clock to a certain degree. But this isn't even on Donald because Donald was spraying that unit. It was Jose who was supposed to be doing the kitchens and baths. It's always Jose who's supposed to be doing the kitchens and baths. And now I can't trust you because you were given a simple task and you fucked that up. You couldn't even do that. How hard was it to go paint a 6x6 kitchen and bathroom? Them things are not that damn big. A fucking prison cell's bigger than both of those. I'm pissed behind that. Like I said, I can accept losing $300, being minus $300 for the day. I made a hell of a connection with Property 5. Damon, dude was impressed.
Sure was.
Dude came in there, saw that work that we did. He was happy as a bitch. He probably can't afford us, but he wants to try to use us. He's got a bunch of drywall work for us. And you know, tomorrow we don't got no work. Well, at least I thought we did, and I'll share more on that in a moment. You know, tomorrow, no work. I'm going out there to hunt work for these guys and telling them, hey, look, if I find work, I'll call you and I'll bring you in because I want you to make money. But I'm not going to let you make money for nothing. And I'm not going to let you rob me as what you did today. You robbed me. You robbed me, you robbed my business, and you basically just slapped my business in the face saying, I don't give a fuck about your business nor the work, which you don't. And I don't need you to care about my business. I just need you to do the job that I'm paying you to do. You don't have to like the job. You don't have to want to do the job. But if you're there and you're getting paid, you might as well do the job that you're getting paid to do. Because if you don't, which you didn't today, I don't know that I'll bring you back another day. I fired people for less. And yes, Jose can cut, but Jose does have a lot of shit with him too. He's got a major attitude problem, a major moping and bitching, and you know, it's just unnecessary. For what? Yo, there goes that HVAC dude that's got the unit right beside me with that Wahoo boat. He's gonna go launch that joint. You can take your boat out, but you can't pay your storage unit rent, can you? Because you got a red tag on you. Hey, you got a red tag on, but that boat, you got gas in that, I bet you. Priorities. Shit, I ain't mad at him. Glad to see that boat still working. Yeah, I'm really pissed off about that, man. We also got called back to property 3 for some shit that we were working on this morning. Matter of fact, it was a little bit of our fault, a little bit not our fault. So they called us back and they said, hey, did you paint the ceilings in this unit? I said, yes, ma'am, I absolutely did. They said, well, it doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks like the ceilings are bubbling up. I said, ma'am, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was there when they were getting painted. I said, I'm coming back there because I got to come pick some things up. I will certainly look at that. She said, yeah, there's a nail pop right here, and there's, you know, some bubbling in the ceiling. Don't even look like y'all painted it. And discoloration on this one part of this wall. It's just a small little part. She sent me a picture of that. So I get back over there and I'm looking at the unit and I call her. I can't find no bubbles anywhere in this paint. We painted over semi-gloss in the kitchen with flat on the ceiling because they had ceiling, and we just painted the whole ceilings from the living room through the kitchen all one color, all one flat white color. So anyways, I go in there and I look and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, there's no bubbling in here. So I call her and I'm like, and she's telling me it's like right above the sink, and I'm like, yo, there's a big drywall repair job that's been done God knows when in here that, you know, is not a very good drywall repair job. Is that what you're talking about? She was like, well, that's probably what it is. I said, yeah, it's a pretty big job. She was like, well, can you fix it? I was like, you know, yeah, I could. I don't think I can get to it tomorrow. I said, and then I'm looking at it, like trying to figure out what I would need to do. And I'd need to sand this thing all the way out. And I just, you know what, I didn't want to do it tomorrow. I'd already made up my mind that I wasn't going to be doing shit tomorrow, so screw it. And then, you know, it's not my repair, like, you know, how far am I going to have to take this thing? Anyways, fact of the matter is I just didn't want to do it. So I said, look, I can't do it tomorrow. No, I said I can't do it tonight. I can do it she was like, well, can you do it after they put the carpet in? Because they're doing that tomorrow morning. And I'm like, man, I'm not coming tomorrow afternoon to do this. I was like, maybe I could do it Thursday. She was like, well, I got the furniture coming in because they're turning this unit into a model unit. I said, okay, well, if they're doing it, like, I'm not doing it tomorrow. That's just what there is. And she was like, all right, well, maybe we'll put it off. Fine, whatever. We did the repairs that we needed to do where the wall was discoloration, hit the nail pop with some caulk, that was it. And we were done. But the fact of the matter is, man, I don't even know why I brought that up. I guess I was bringing that up because that was Jose's fault. Basically, it was some shit that was cut in, and it should have been cut in more because there was some overspray from the ceiling where we painted the ceilings after painting the walls. It was just a unit where that happened at. Today was the day of Jose's mistakes. The mistakes of Jose today. And I don't know that he will live to see tomorrow with this business. I will keep Donald over him because at least Donald sprays. Yeah, Jose cuts in, but you know what? I want to find somebody else. And maybe I won't get rid of him until I do find that replacement, but trust and believe me, man. Like, how can I even pay you when you didn't even do your job? And you're going to tell me, oh man, I did paint that. No, you didn't. There's no fucking, Damon, was it painted?
No, absolutely not.
Not even spot painted in that kitchen and bathroom. And that was your job. Anyways, enough about all of that. The final thing that I want to share with you guys is, again, more issues with me and scheduling and phones. We had nothing planned for tomorrow. Now, mind you, I'm still trying to figure out this damn Samsung Galaxy Android phone, which, I gotta be honest, after having this thing a couple of days, some issues that I have with this phone. This battery is not built for somebody like me who uses a phone. iPhone battery, man, I could use that bitch all day, all day. No, the battery lasted. This thing, man, this battery gets killed. And maybe it's just doing more. I don't know. Battery's an issue. The Maps app on this phone fucking sucks. It was glitchy as shit yesterday when we were going to try to look at that van. And then also, I can't even talk to text on this thing without trying to activate some shit that I tried to activate and it's still telling me I need to activate it. So that's pissing me off. And then I'm having issues with emails. We didn't have no units going for tomorrow. I go to open my email and then my email notifications start coming through. And I get an email notification from an email that came in at 10 o'clock this morning talking about, hey, can you paint 2 units tomorrow? I'm responding to the email at 6 o'clock in the evening like, yes, absolutely. Absolutely we can. So we'll probably have 2 units going tomorrow. And guess who I'm not putting on those units? Just take a guess. Damon? No, it's not Damon. Bo? No. Y'all dumb as a bit. Jose! I'm fucking. Show your mother. Jose. He don't get to play tomorrow. You can go sit in the fucking corner for all I care. Y'all let me know. What would you do if you were me? Would you just go ahead and fire him? Damon, would you fire him?
I mean, not until you find a replacement.
You're right.
But I mean, if works, so we ain't got a bunch of work, then yeah, I would have to let him go.
Yeah, you're right. Trying to get back on the old list of Craigs and see who else we can dredge up. And trust me, he's probably up there too looking for work. So when he starts seeing these painting ads showing up, I need a good painter now. And it's gonna be saying, I need a good painter so I can replace this piece of shit. He's gonna know I'm talking about him. And that'll be that. Folks, that's it. We might get 2 units going tomorrow. They might have gave them to fucking Joe Schmo, our competition. I don't know. Things seem to be going well over at property 2. Things seem to be going well at property 3. Property 4 is basically falling off the map. Property 1 brought in a temp to take our place. And property 5, excuse me, I know I'm spitting. And property 5, they like us a lot. And they want to use us. And I just hope that they will. Now, trust me, I tried to sales pitch this thing today when I was showing him the unit. I said, look, I know I'm not the cheapest, but let's be honest. What's the guy charging who's painting these units? $300? I said, what am I? Probably $50 more than that? Think about this. For $50 more, you get so much more. Whatever happens tomorrow, I'll be out here trying to sell work. I won't be doing a goddamn thing. I shouldn't have done nothing today. I should have done the math first thing this morning, realized I wasn't making any money, and then I wouldn't have lifted a finger. But even not making any money at all, and in fact hemorrhaging money, losing hundreds of dollars, I'm still out here working like I'm making money.
Damn sure hell is.
So, follow me for more life advice. Folks, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed rocking with us on this one. It was a roller coaster, as it usually is. What will tomorrow have in store? How much longer does Jose have? Because I can promise you right now, it's not looking good. And I'll look forward to sharing more with you tomorrow. Until then, take care.